Pledge your hand over your heart and repeat after me. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This town meeting, August 10, 2007, is now ordered. Roll call, introduction, and new students and head council college. Grade. Laws. McCormick. Brewer. Mona residents. Day students. Fowler. Hunt. Let's give these new students a hand. Introduction of guests. Councilman reports. Hunt.
Currently working on school performance and bringing up new peers.
Fowler.
Currently working on honesty and respect staff.
Brewer.
Brewer is currently working on respect and bringing up new leaders.
McCormick.
Currently working on honesty and
Laws.
Also currently working on bringing up new peers to relationships.
Graves.
We're working on basic structure and bringing up new peers.
Mona residents.
Mona Res currently working on school performance and bringing up new leaders.
Day students.
Day students currently working on school performance.
Lion Hall.
Keep it on quiet in the middle line.
Hill.
Keep it on quiet on red. Don't forget to stand.
Library.
Just a reminder, the summer break is coming up, so remember to turn in all your library books before summer break.
Plan activity. Clerk.
If you have any suggestions, please put them in the suggestion box located in the program building. Be sure to get to them.
Civil service.
Attendance as follows. Graves, perfect attendance. Laws, 9 OCs, 1 absence, 5 tardies. McCormick, 3 tardies. Brewer, perfect attendance. Fowler, 5 OCs, 0 absences, 4 tardies. Hunt, 6 OCs, 2 absences, 2 tardies. Mona Red, 3 tardies. Day student, 2 tardies.
Plan.
Keep it on quiet after grades.
If the new officers and committee please report to the stage to be sworn in.
Please raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I solemnly swear I will support the Constitution and the laws of the United States, the Constitution and the laws of the State of California, and the rules and regulations of the public. In this office, I will do my best to serve the citizens of the public and to set an example for them. Congratulations.
Will everyone who received their citizenship in council meeting please report to the stage to be sworn in. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. Do solemnly swear that as a citizen of the Board of Republic, I will observe the laws, I will respect the rights and properties of others, I will recognize the point of authority, and that I will contribute to the community in whatever ways that I can. Congratulations. Citizen comments.
Gary and, GD.
On behalf of William Brewer Cottage, I'd like to congratulate Gary on his high school diploma.
On behalf of me and my Cottage, I'd like to congratulate Gary on all his accomplishments.
On behalf of me and my Cottage, I'd like to congratulate Mark Garcia on his greatest accomplishment.
On behalf of the ILP program, I want to congratulate Gary for his achievement.
Congratulate, Gary.
On behalf of me and Father Cottage, I want to congratulate Gary.
For me and Father, I would like to congratulate Gary on his accomplishments.
As for me and Mount Cottage, I'd like to congratulate Gary on his diploma.
Yeah, as for me, I just want to say, good job, keep it up.
For me, I just want to congratulate Gary on his GED and his release today.
On behalf of me and student council, I'd like to congratulate Gennaro Garcia on all his accomplishments. Staff comments.
I have two citizenship certificates to give out today. These are both for 3 consecutive months, and they go to Artemio Jimenez and Noe Aguirre.
I'd like to present this piece of paper. Let me explain what it is first. This is a certificate that indicates that this student has completed driver training. That's behind-the-wheel driver training. Just to give you a little bit about what you have to do in order to get your license. This is not the license. This is just a certificate that claims that he's completed the driver training class. He's going to take this to DMV, take the driving test. Yeah, he already has his permit. You have to have your permit before you get this. And then after you get your permit, you wait 6 months. They'll take this 6 months from when he gets his permit, and then he can take the driving test in order to get his driver's license. Once you're over 18, you don't need this. If you're over 18, you don't need to take driver education or driver training. You can just go to DMV and take a little test and pass it and get your license. But if you're under 18, you need to get something called a provisional license, and you need these pieces of paper. Once you finish Mr. Contreras' driver ed class, and I should also tell you right now that there's only a few schools in this district right now that offer driver education and driver training. And Boise Public is one of them. I think the other one's Ayala High School, which is right over the hill here. And but we can thank Mr. Meyer for that. He's retained the program. He wants to help you guys out to get your permits and licenses. And it's because of him that we have this program still. But I'd like to present this to Clifford Flowers. Clifford? Okay, so once again, when you finish Mr. Contreras' class, don't come to me for a completion slip, because I'm not going to give you a completion slip. The next thing you have to do is sign up for driver training. And you do that through adult school. You do that through adult school, you ask your staff to take you to adult school, sign up for driver training. It's $150. Once you get signed up for driver training, then you come back to me. Then I'll give you the completion slip for driver education, sign you up for driver training. We go out, drive 3 hours. Once you finish that, I give you the slip. Wait 6 months after you get your permit. I know it's kind of a long thing here that I'm telling you, but Mr. Contreras will also explain it. Wait 6 months, and then you can go back and try to get your license. Thank you.
I think a lot of you obviously get to know your teachers really well, you get to know your cottage staff, you get to know the work supervisors, but to make Boise Public function, it takes people working in a lot of other areas. There are a lot of people in the offices and doing other kinds of jobs that you probably don't have much contact with, and yet we couldn't be successful without them. And we have a lady with us today that I'd like to recognize. Rosie, would you come up, please? Rosie has been with us for 19 years, and she's done anything we've asked of her over those 19 years, and we appreciate the labor and the effort that she's put forward. I'd like to point something else out. For all of you, probably all of your mothers do a lot for you. They sacrifice for you. They do things for you that are uncomfortable for them, but they do it anyway. Rosie has done this for her family. For many years, she hasn't had transportation at this time. She's walked to and from work, and that's almost 5 miles each way from some of the places she's been working. Even lately, almost all the time, she walks home. And maybe some of you noticed her walking out. She lives clear over on the other side of Chino, and yet she does this day in and day out to try to provide for her family. And it's greatly appreciated. And I think you young men, if you haven't told your mothers how much you appreciate them, you ought to do that. And that's what we'd like to do with Rosie. She's retiring, and I want her to know that we appreciate her, we appreciate her family, and the sacrifices she's made for Bush Republic. Congratulations.
Graduate of today, Gennaro Garcia, come on up. Gary, as you call him, will have one speaker, Mr. Freeman. Please welcome Mr. Freeman.
Pleasure to be here again. Pleasure to be on the same program with Mr. Scott, and congratulations, Rosie. Such a nice thing to happen for you today. Now I'd like to say some nice things about this young man to my right. Gennaro, I didn't even know his nickname was Garrett for many months. Has been here for, it's hard to believe he's been here over a year. And I have never had a problem with this young man. He's quiet, he's hardworking, never disrespectful. As a matter of fact, if you want a role model for a student, this would be the guy. But he has other issues also, and he's been in 2 cottages, and I understand that as easy as school went for him, work in the cottage was sometimes difficult for him because of the things that he has to deal with. I think he's done a lot of work on these issues. I hope he's done enough. I hope he has done the things that will make him successful, because I believe that this is a gentleman that if he makes the right choices, he will go far. The right choices are always the hardest. I continually appreciate the standard that gets set for cooperation, the kinds of things he's done in the classroom. But his biggest challenge is what he does next. When he leaves here, it's so nice to have his mom here, so I can say this directly to her. What he does next will be the most important education of his life. I have a little quote here that says, "Your schooling may be over, but remember that your education still continues." It's wonderful that Gary was able to get a second chance and to get a GED. Many of you will have those opportunities to get second chances. But it's all about choices. Not necessarily the easy choices when he goes home, but the good ones, the well thought out ones. And his maturity that I have seen through this year should help take the impulsivity out of the immaturity that many of us go through. Don't worry, it happens to everybody. That impulsiveness that says, I'm going to do that, knowing it's wrong, that's over for you. I need now to quote one of my favorite poems by Robert Frost, our national poet for many years, and it's about choices. Rather than give you the whole poem, I'm going to give you the last stanza. And it goes like this. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged into a wood. I took the road less traveled on. That has made all the difference. With that, I'm challenging this young man to stay on the right road, make your parents proud, stay in touch with us. Congratulations.
We didn't have very many new students today, but 2 weeks ago, we had 18 new students in 8 days. So I'm going to tell the protocol lesson for them. This is not a tassel turner, so when I give the certificate, that's when you do the standing ovation. As principal of the Chino Valley Adult School and chief GED examiner, I certify that Gennaro Jimenez Garcia has successfully passed the General Education Development Test, which allows him an equivalent high school diploma. Congratulations.
Primero quiero dar las gracias a mi mamá y a mi papá que están aquí por ayudarme a ganar mi GED. I also want to thank House Cottage and Fowler Cottage too for helping me get my GED, and all the teachers helped me out. Thank you.
I have a guest here today, this lovely young lady. Would you please stand up in the front row here? This lady is... This lady is the new principal of Newman Elementary School, which is not far away off Pipeline. So I just met her the other day, and I thought she should come and see how great Boys Republic is. Thank you for having actually, the audience has been good. That was special. That we got a blue book here for Rosie. Congratulations. And Gennaro, that was good for you too. So